Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Control. Last time we left off, we're here, apparently. I still gotta follow Ati's visions. Yeah, but we're hanging out in this area. I just had an extremely long recording session of Escape from Ever After, which is why this episode is quite late. But we're doing it now. Do I have to, though? I don't know if I have to. Honestly. We might just be able to ignore those. Because Ati's vision is just telling me to go right over here. So am I going down? I think I might be going down. Maintenance restricted area. We are definitely going down. Try not to break my legs here. Restricted area. We made it. How are we doing, restricted area? How restricted are you? Welcome to the restricted area. How restricted are you? I don't know why I'm thinking of SpongeBob memes right now, but you know. Guess that's not really a meme, it's just something that happened in the show, but, you know. Thinking it wants us to go in there, but there might be a, file. Oh. Or you. Hi. Don't mind me. Albany supplements. Upon arrival, the squad broke into the warehouse and discovered boxes of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated the noise, something along the south side of the building caused it to collapse inward. Wooden crates and accelerated physical something from something rendered Field Agent something and two of the trainees unconscious. The others escaped the warehouse before it collapsed entirely. In the rubble, they found the AI-63 at the origin of the something, attracting and repelling debris. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered effect ceased. They returned the item to the Bureau without further incident. No fatalities occurred. Collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no reinforming of the communications department was required. Hi, bud. Guessing I need to hit this. Funny that you were just hanging out in here. Oh. Oh, hi. You're mine now? Bing. That's not the weapon I wanted to use, actually. Think they're dead? Let's swap to this. There we go. Ooh. Stuff started popping off. Okay. That was massive overkill. That it? Are we done here? Oh. Hi. We still going? We're still going. God, they're such babies compared to me now. They just can't do anything about it. Oh, I didn't realize I was waiting for this to get over here. Go away, you. You too. Oh, ran out of floaty powers. Die? Okay, you're just gonna get mind controlled. There you go. Alright, none of the stuff here is going to be very good that I'm picking up, but whatever. We got our ride. Good. Is this going to be like that section in RE4? Doesn't seem like it, actually. My friend just died. Next time we can make Astral Constructs, I guess it's time for me to do that. I want to get the next level of Pierce, but it refuses to give it to me. Because Charge is kind of falling off, but Pierce and the handgun are really, really strong. Wow, this is like climbing the ladder in Snake Eater. Just listening to music while this thing slowly progresses. I wish Jesse could take a sits. Also a very wild looking area. God, what even is Ahti at this point? Jeez. Like Ahti's craziness. How do you even have access to this area? What is your deal? Like, we got a little bit about Ahti earlier, but for the most part, Ahti's just like an enigma. Can I skip the rest of the ride, please? No, they won't let me jump. They really want me to stay in here. Also, no guardrails is kind of nuts. I mean, I guess it's in this weird otherworld subconscious thing, so... You know, they don't have need for OSHA regulations as much here. Sankaran Tango, Heroes Tango. Yeah, we can just listen to that whole song. It was a good song. I like a good tango.
There's something up ahead. Do you see it?
Kinda? Oh my god. That's cool fact. We can kind of see woods.
Hey, girl. For a fin. Holidays home.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bother your vacation.
Ahti?
Did you miss me? Did you have peace in your song?
No, I hope not.
Yes. No. Bark don't make a wound. You did good. Take my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
Interesting.
Really just happen? Of course it did. He gave me his cassette player. It'll get me through the maze, huh? The janitor always has the keys.
Well, now we know why that was called Finish Tango. Hey, I got some ability points too. What do I even want? Honestly, out of most things, I still feel like shield strength would be what I would want the most. I'll get that. And not enough for that, but something to consider at some point. Still just have the stuff to upgrade Surge, but nothing else. Fine, I'll upgrade Surge. Even though I don't really like it that much. Alright, fast travel. Take me to research the Ashtray Maze. Definitely feels like we're approaching in-game here. And I do want to give the Jukebox Challenge another shot at some point, too. But we're back to the maze. Ooh. Is this Old Gods of Asgard? Said it was a gift from your friends, so yeah. Do you know Old Gods of Asgard? Look at all the shoes. Well, this is awesome. Ah. Whoop. Is there something here? No, that was just that disappearing. Oh, I'm not picking that up because I'm full, right? Yep, I'm full. Deconstruct, 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 deconstruct. Yeah, we got a lot of garbage here. We'll keep that. And then I'm also full on personal mods. Might need to look at some of these at some point. Currently I have health boost, C speed, and shield strength. Shield dodge. Energy recovery speed. Might be better than shield strength. Yeah. Or more C speed, but... Weapon reload on shield. Weapon reload after killing enemy. Just seizing enemy would be good. 26%? After I seize an enemy? Let's put that on. Yeah. My weapon reloads after I seize an enemy is quite good. Okay, thanks old gods of Asgard. Good ass song. Fantastic song. I know, like, the only one I've heard, I think, is the one that was played at the Game Awards, when Alan Wake 2 won. This is so weird. Oh my god. Oh. This is such a cool section, the way the music is playing. I'm mowing down enemies and we have like all of this weirdness going on. I'm on an elevator? Oh my god. See, that's cool. Like, I don't even know what's happening. It's so difficult to even parse what all we're doing here, and he keeps baiting me with things. Good stuff, thank you. Anything else hiding around here? Need to kill you, don't I? Oh, maybe not. It was just over here. Nothing. I also don't even know if this is going to get copyright claimed now, this video, but not that it matters. Okay, it's done. Oh. Am I like heading towards the end of the game? Because this feels like so epic, like it would be an epic finish. God, listen to that guitar. Oh, we love a good sexy electric guitar. It's delicious. Oh, that wasn't something? They don't want me going that way. Oh. Oh, that's a good bait. And that timed up with the music so well. God, this is super cool. Woo! Yeah, see, they're just spooking me. This is great. Oh, hi. Now all the other ones are gonna open and get me? No? God. What like a well choreographed part of the game. Hmm? Oh. Barely have enough shots to kill them before they reach me. Over here now? Guess so. Oh god. I'm fine. Okay, you are a problem. Oh, cool. You got hit by that. Thank you. That's wonderful. God, listen to them go. Oh, we're good? Old gods of Asgard take control. That was good.
Awesome.
It was. Was awesome. Case files. Ashtray and cigarette. Yeah, so this is why he's always, smoking. No unique procedures required. The object is a steel ashtray with a base a maze engraved on its bottom. An ever-burning cigarette rests in it. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to create a maze of shifting corridors without adjusting the dimensions of the space around it. The maze forms wherever the object is placed. Only the binder can navigate the maze, though they may allow others through. The object is bound to Director Trench. The object was discovered at something by a team of rangers sent to a care facility for the elderly that had become the center of numerous missing persons reports. Local authorities also disappeared inside after responding to reports. Agent Something discovered the object in a something, which indicates it was the source of the disappearances. The whereabouts of the missing persons are still unknown, although they are presumed to be lost in the maze. And then, Old Gods of Asgard, and my hotline. You've seen the foundation base of the building tree. The house grew there, here, everywhere. We are there everywhere. We have a socket door there. It is a direct link. Okay. We're at the foundation of the oldest house, which has apparently been here forever.
The expedition into Slidescape 36. What Darling brought back changed everything.
Oh, this is getting into some important territory. Missions, collectibles. Here we go. Slidescape 36. Me with it, Trench.
We used the slide projector. I led the expeditions into Slidescape 36. They told me not to go. The director should not put himself in danger. I told them to fuck off. I've seen action before, and I had to witness this myself. To find some meaning in all of this, I couldn't sit on my ass, alone with my thoughts, my memories. Anything but that. Those who survived were deeply affected by what we found there, by what Darling brought back. It changed everything. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing remains to be seen. But I did find my meaning in that desert. A sound, like a needle drilling in, cutting through the containment suit and reverberating on the base of my skull. My whole being. Darling said it was nothing. But he was wrong. It's been there ever since, growing into a certainty, into an understanding of what's at stake here, what kind of a threat we're facing, and what must be done to stop it.
So what did they find in Slidescape? Was that the hiss that they just found there? Because it said what Darling brought back, and that might be why Darling and Trench were especially at odds, and possibly why we're in this mess altogether, is like, yeah, they went into this space, they didn't know about. But yeah, they brought some horrible, horrible stuff back from it. Search the area for the slide projector. Dimensional research. Has anyone else seen that janitor mopping up around here? Isn't this a restricted access area? Who gave him permission? And how the fuck did he get through the maze? Dr. Tan. You leave Ahti alone. Ahti just wants to mop and listen to Old Gods of Asgard.
Finding the projector was how this all began. What started in ordinary ends here. You, me, Dylan. We've all come full circle.
Interesting, interesting. And I mean, this is possibly all orchestrated by Alan? To all Dimensional Research staff, I've heard that numerous people have been complaining about the sand piled up around Dimensional Research. The sand is precious research material from a foreign dimension, yeah, because you said it was a desert, and will be examined more thoroughly when I have the time. If you attempt to clean or dispose of the sand, I will bar you from any future research endeavor. You will spend the rest of your career licking envelopes in a cubicle staring at a cat poster. Do not touch my sand, darling. Like I said, Darling is potentially complicit in a lot of messed up things and potentially caused a lot of issues, but I just can't help but love him. Just a little bit. So what are these things? Is that like Ahti's cart? And then this is like, yeah, sand. Wait a minute. Let's pop this open. Levitation, ammo efficiency. There's like a dentist chair. 2 dentist chairs. Whatever in the hell those are. Yeah, a lot of that. Interesting. All right, sand. Hedron Resonance Lab. Okay, we have a lot of information about a few of these things. There was something I wanted to do though before we continue. I want to go check on Dylan again. Just to see if Dylan has any new dreams to share with me now that we've made a little bit more progress. Who knows, maybe he even says something about Alan. I'm not totally sure. But I feel I must check. The problem being, I don't totally remember. It's through security, right? Was where you were? Or was it through here? It's through here. Anything new? Nope, nothing new. We pretty much exhausted all of your stuff. Yeah, I don't want to hear that again. That creepiness. Okay. Alright, Ashtray Maze navigated. We want to go all the way back to Dimensional Research. There's no other side quest or anything for me to do, right? What a mess. Talk to the plants. Jesse helps Ahti by speaking with the plants in Central Research. Oh, yeah. Eradicating the mold. Clear the clog. We can do one of these because I was going to say I probably need to end soon. And I don't want to end too quickly, but this is basically just like a little work job. Little busy work, some side quests and stuff. But they give you ability points, I'm pretty sure, so worth doing for that reason. But yeah, Ahti's work is basically just a little bit of busy work, but otherwise I would have been ending it there probably, so. Talk to the plants. These?
Talk to the plants. Small talk was never really my strong suit. At least they can't talk back.
So am I doing it? Was that enough talking to the plants? Oh, hey, a note I missed. Threshold utility. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau, but we must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought Blackrock, one of the most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any scientific value, it's been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go in fighting back the particularly prolific plants. There are very distinct cases and worth comparing as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. Yeah, I mean, that's how they got black rock. That's probably why Darling is so interested in the sand, because the sand may be useful for something much like black rock was. Is it down here that I need to go? Because... the pit? Have I even been in here before? I don't remember being in here. Is this stuff just growing out of control? Thought that was a note. But no. This feels like where I would need to go. If not this, for another one of the Ahti things, because yeah, the mold's getting pretty crazy over here. Don't want that, I want this. Because I probably need it. Oh. Hello.
Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
Excuse me? Are you lost?
Yeah, I've never seen you before. Interesting. I'm the director. Don't you talk to me like that. So you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper? Here it is. Microscopic organisms similar in appearance to something construct the architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these are the original disseminators of the mold or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I have ever seen. I theorize there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. Refer to this yet unknown source as Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. Propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. Its behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence. Targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread is a truly ingenious little thing. A full report will be ready soon. Keep your slacks on. We've heard reference of you, but I haven't actually seen you before. Hello, Raya. How's it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into life at the old FBC? I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive, but I want to hear what you thought of her. Thought you two could be very good on a project together. Could learn a lot from each other. Let's get started. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Again, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you can't think of anything but the mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I've always admired that about you. This is the one that Darling had a little fling with, right? That they talked about. And they were like, it's a conflict of interest that you gave this person who was one of your friends a job. Threshold Utility Research. Dr. Darling's recently penned essay titled Threshold Utility Research, I'm guessing, contains some glaring admissions that I feel must shine light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial, while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the something creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into something. Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge. Thank you, Raya. Alright. Hit me with it.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
Any samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit, where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
You do not care. Pope.
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. Everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
So is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
Background?
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
Well, like I said, I was brought in as a special advisor. A temporary position, you see. Although that's not the whole truth. I was employed here for a time, straight out of university. After a decade of admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change. Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes.
And that's when Darling called you up?
My departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis. Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere. I had to leave my post in the middle of term, but so be it.
That's such a good line.
So she's a professor.
Dangerous alien biosphere. Can't resist a man with that. Mold hosts.
The mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible.
All right.
Thanks for the information.
Let's go deal with
Pleasure.
with Last of Us zombies. Not a cordyceps, this fungus.
This place is fucking weird.
It's an even weirder version of fungus. Something we can't even wrap our heads around. So where is the stuff? Like specifically a save point. What if this was like a roguelike area? It looks like it could be the setup for that, because it doesn't even have its own map and everything. You kind of just go down here.
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry.
Yeah.
I wonder how this mold tastes.
We're still just going, huh?
Are those people?
Is this even what Otzi wanted me to do when he said talk to the plants? Oh my god, what the hell just hurt me so badly? Jesus. Okay. What the... Who are you and how are you hitting me? It's that thing. God. Give me that HP. Jeez, annoying little things, aren't they? I think I just got hit by like a lot of them and yep, okay. Yeah, they have pretty good attacks, I'll say. I didn't expect them to do that much damage. I should have shielded, I guess, but yeah. Cause God, they hurt. Oh, well, at least we're back over here. Am I even gonna know how to get back into that place? I mean, it has to be, yeah. Well, we'll just end there. I wasn't trying to die there, but yeah, those things hurt. Like, that's the thing with this game that I feel is the biggest struggle. You lose HP so quick, and since there's no regen or anything besides just picking up health drops from enemies, it's pretty easy to die. Die a lot in this. but I'm probably just bad, so. Alrighty, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time for some more.